Yo guys, it's Extreme right here, and oh, okay. I know I said not to say anything, but you just like started it right off the get-go. Anyway, this is Extreme right here, and I'm unlucky with
You already
three
said
that
that.
he, yeah, I said Extreme right, but he doesn't have a YouTube channel. He stopped making content, which I think he should get back into, but that's my
Oh,
personal opinion. But anyway, we're going to be doing a zombies tier list, which I've seen a bunch of other content creators do, and I just wanted to do it myself. I wanted to give my opinion, not opinion, I don't even know what that is, and put it out there. I just enjoy watching these. I enjoy seeing other people's opinions on maps. So, yes, this is going to be a tier list video, and the
I'm starting
ranks
to fall
are
asleep.
the ranks are S, A, B, C, D,
Ugh.
and F. S
Well, the
means
rest of
it's
the alphabet.
S means it's like the best map is like one of the top tier, and F means like I don't want to play the map. Like it shouldn't have been made. Not it shouldn't have been made, but like it's really bad. Oh, I got trapped in free by the way. We're just going for a high round. I don't know if I said that. Pretty sure I did. But anyway, the first
But you
map is
said
not.
last recording. You know the one we messed up? Another one you have game for us. Remember that?
Yes. But anyway, first map is Nacht Der Untoten. So how do you feel about it?
Now play that next.
I I only played it in the remakes, and it's really bare bones. I don't really have the nostalgia feature that most other people do, because I started, and as you'll see later, BO2, because I have a lot more to say about those maps, and then onwards, because I started like around Tranzit, which probably sounds bad for the rest of you guys, but it wasn't for me. I didn't really think it was that bad of a map. Oh wait, I kind of spoiled Transit. Anyway, I don't really have any strong feeling towards Nox. I'm just glad that they kept doing zombies after. I just kept continuing to be a thing. And next map, I guess. So
Alright.
next map, chronologically, we're doing this chronological order, is Verruckt. Do you have any feelings about that one?
I haven't played it. I wasn't born yet. I think I was.
Yeah, you were
Wasn't.
born, but
I
we were
wasn't old
just too
enough
young
to
to
play
play.
it.
Or maybe we weren't. I don't know what year Black Ops 1 released. This is only going to be Black Ops 1, 2, 3, 4,
I haven't
and
played it.
Cold War. Yeah, but that's going to be the only maps or like, games in this. Is BO1, 2, 3, 4, and Cold War. So Verruckt, it looks like a good map. It actually does have like a scary, genuine vibe to it. That sounds so cringy, but it does actually, it does well with the atmosphere of what it's meant to do. Okay, can you stop saying eh? It has a really good atmosphere. It introduced Perca-Colas. I know that.
Like Coca-Cola, the soda, or
No, perks.
there's a
It
Coca-Cola.
introduced perks in the map. And for some reason, I can't see my round. So I don't know what round we're on. I know it's
tried
1. Oh, now it appears. Okay.
You have to look.
I did look. It wasn't there. Anyway. So, Verruckt, it is a pretty good map. It introduced the Winter's Howl, I believe, in the BO1 version. Or that might have just been the remake. I'm not entirely sure. But it's one of those two, but that's not really a good wonder weapon, in my opinion. It's pretty bad. I've only used it like once, and I was in BO4 classified. But I don't really have too many strong opinions on that, although it just kills its atmosphere, in my opinion. It's like a really good atmosphere for what they're trying to achieve. And I guess next map onto Shi No Numa. So, how do you feel about this map?
I haven't played it.
For BO1, this is going to be a pretty stale conversation because we haven't played a lot of the BO1 maps. We've just played them in remakes. Yeah.
I ain't played. Yep.
Alright, I got BO1. I probably played it like once or twice. But
I just played the campaign.
I don't even know if I played the campaign. I was like really young at that point. Like, just to give you context, BO2 released around when I was like 6. So, that was a long time ago, and I didn't really play that much BO1, obviously, since I was way too young. I didn't want to be shooting zombies with a controller. A very old controller at that. But anyway, Shi No Numa introduced the Hellhounds, which was a really good addition. And they all Treyarch obviously liked it because they kept it in future maps. It also introduced random perk locations. When you opened some of the doors, it just randomized a perk for you. It wasn't just bare bones and stuff like that, where it's same place, same everything. But other than that, did they really introduce much? Oh, they introduced a Wonder Waff.
Oh yeah.
That was a really good Wonder Weapon. I really like that Wonder Weapon. And I really like the BO3 variant. When you pack a punch it, it becomes purple. Looks really cool.
Yeah, but you never get it for some reason.
Yeah, I always try to get it, but I never get it.
I did my first try, but I get rid of it so you can have it.
Okay, we need to stop going off on a tangent because we need to actually talk about these maps.
Right.
Okay, I think that's it for Shi No Numa.
Finally.
I know that map had a lot of glitches, and you can get to a high round like really easily. I think it only spawned like 12 zombies or something like that in a round, which is really good for high rounders because it didn't take long at all. But pretty sure that was it. I know they introduced like the mud, not the mud, but like a swamp that slowed you down. If I'm not wrong. And the flogger trap was really good. You've probably seen gameplay OCL of that thing just killing all the zombies.
Oh yeah.
It could literally go through rounds, pretty much, because the round count was so low. Also, I'm building a shield here, by the way. But I guess that's it, and now it's on to Derice, which is, I know, a lot of people's one of their favorite, and I know the meme song made about it. I'm on Derice. I'm on Derice. Anyway, how do you feel about this map?
Is it BO1 map?
Yeah,
No, played it.
but it's the giant in BO3.
Oh, it's small. No, played it.
We played it in BO3 before.
Yeah, but not the BO1 version.
Yeah, not the BO1 version, but what did you say about the BO3 version then, since it's pretty much the same?
It's really an easy Easter egg.
Yeah, the Easter egg is like so easy.
Yeah.
I assume all you know, but if you don't know, you literally just have to like shoot a switch and shoot 3 different like stuffed animals, and
Yeah.
that was literally it.
It
But
was,
the weapon,
this was,
are you
like,
going? The weapon had to be pack-a-punch in order to shoot the lever, so it took a bit. But
Yeah.
there's literally like a speed run for the Easter egg that's like 46 seconds, or something.
Yeah.
And it gives you the Annihilator for completing it in BO3, but in BO1 that obviously wasn't a thing. I don't know if it gave you any rewards. That map also introduced the teleporters.
Mhm.
The Wonder Waff is on Derice, right? That's the only Wonder Weapon? And
Yeah.
Ray Gun.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure they introduced Ray Gun at Nacht, which is, I wouldn't say one of my favorite Wonder Weapons, but it's definitely a classic. Like, everyone loves a Ray Gun. There's no one who doesn't. But they introduced the teleporters in Derice, which was a nice addition.
Mhm.
And you also had to link the pads to the mainframe in order to actually get Pack-a-Punch.
Easy.
Yeah, it's really easy, especially if you have a teammate. You can just activate it, and the teammate can just literally press the button. It takes like 1 second. But other than that, it's like you have so much time to run over to the other side of the map.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if they have it in BO1, but I like the, not quest really, because it's really simple. But the thing you do to get an extra perk, you have to like, I'm pretty sure that's all for Derice. BO1 added a lot of new stuff, but it didn't add a bunch of new stuff that time. I don't know too much about what was introduced in maps since I didn't play back then, but this is really gonna pick up once we hit BO2. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
Kino, a lot of people's first maps, in my
Not
opinion.
mine.
Yeah, it wasn't mine either, but a really good map. Also, I'm pretty sure I
Oh,
played it
yeah.
once or twice, and the BO3 remake is good. I like the Pack-a-Punch system where you teleport up to the theater and you can like see yourself.
This,
So you can see all
I
the stuff on the big screen or something.
I think the BO3 map of Kino is also the one you lost alcoholic.
Okay, quiet
my
about
fault.
that. Which, that was made at like the very beginning of my YouTube channel, which I only made like 1 hour videos back then. It was like 4 months ago. But, I think that's really it to say for Kino. Did they add anything new?
The Dunner Wall? Dunner Gun? Maybe?
Was that introduced in... I don't know if that was introduced in Kino.
I think it was. I've been BO3 or 2.
And I also like the unsolved painting Easter egg.
Mhm.
That one. I don't know if it's still unsolved to this date, but I know it's like a mystery that not a lot of people know if it is solved. Like, I don't know what it is either. I don't think that map had an Easter egg, did it?
No.
Excuse me for like triggering any of you guys, like BO1 fans, if you're watching this right now. But we just don't know a lot about BO1 since we didn't play at that time. So just excuse if we miss anything. Just leave it down in the comments below. I'll read it. I read every comment. I also also heart and like them. But I think that's it for Kino. But now it's on to 5. This one, actually, I didn't play it, but this one actually has a lot that I remember that it added. But you go first.
No, played it.
You really need to say more here. You at least need to pick it up once we hit BO2, though.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't want it to be just me talking. Because I'm pretty sure they've heard enough of me talking.
Guns. Oops. Forgot to get my gov gums.
Oh yeah, me too. We're trying to manage like all of this. We'll go and rank these all after, but this is just like a discussion of how we feel. Or actually, do you want to rank these now?
Sure.
Because this is a tier list, but we're just kind of talking about how we feel about it. We're not like ranking them. Okay, so what do you think Noct should be at?
Noct,
I think I'm gonna put it at. I don't really have a nostalgia factor, but I'm just appreciative that they made that and that map so well that they continued doing it.
Yeah.
So we could have the rest. So I think I'm gonna put it at B. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move that to B. So that's our first rank. Nacht Der Untoten is B. I'll cover this at the end of the video too. So Verruckt. I feel like that's also B as well. It adds Perca-Colas as. Yeah. I'm not gonna try to put every map up here, but the first ones are good. Even though we've never played them, we know they're good. Sorry, I just ran into a wall right there. I'm looking at my computer while I'm doing this. What do you think about Shi No Numa? Where should that be? That introduced a lot of good stuff too.
Yeah, maybe B as well.
Yeah, we're not gonna all put these in B's. Trust me. There's gonna be definitely some fluctuation once we hit the later games. That's gonna be like the best part of the video once we hit like BO2, 3, and 4. And Cold War 2, but that one, it's still in its DLC cycle. So, we don't know everything that's gonna happen. But, okay, Doris. What do you think?
Doris. Not played it.
Well, I mean, like, where should we rank it?
Did they add anything new to it?
The teleporters and stuff.
Oh yeah. Probably below B, since they didn't add much.
There's so many people that love, like, Doris, though.
I know, but
we should just do this on our personal opinion, not, like, anybody else's, but I'm gonna give it C. It's still a good map.
Yeah.
But all the other ones added, like, a lot more. Kino Der Toten, I would probably put it B. What do you think?
Yeah, I only played the BO3 one, and it's really fun. So yeah, B.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that as B as well. 5, we never talked about 5, so this is where we're gonna talk about it and start, like, ranking every map. But I never played 5, but I like 5, in my opinion, because they added I think that's when they added the Winter's Howl, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, okay. I almost ran off the wall. Okay, 5, they added the Winter's Howl, which isn't a great wonder weapon.
But it's a unique one that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's unique, and it's a good idea, but it's horrible when you actually use it. They also added the Pentagon Thief, which is, they never brought that back, which I think was a good idea, but it sounds like a good idea, but it also sounds like really frustrating.
Yeah.
I also like the cast of, I can't remember all the cast. You guys are probably like screaming at me if you're watching this right now, but I just don't know too much about history. I know it's Kennedy, Kennedy, Nixon, right?
I got no clue. I know played.
I think it is. I'm sorry if I triggered any of you guys, but the cast was good though. Cast was good.
Yeah.
Where do you want to put that one?
I mean, they released a good, unique weapon, but it's horrible. Probably like
C?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
Next is Ascension. I just want to say,
Ah.
monkeys need to go.
Yep, straight F. Just because of
Monkeys are so annoying. I played them in the BO3 version, and if you get Perkaholic or any perk, they'll take like half of them when you do it.
Yeah,
I
I'll just
know
say F.
if you're, no, not F, but if you're more experienced, you can obviously deal with them. But man, those monkeys are annoying. That's the special boss on this map. Did they add
Besides
anything in Ascension?
I don't know. Besides the monkeys, it's a really good map.
Yeah, it's a good map. It's just, I know that it has the sickle as a melee weapon, and you have to like ride the 3 to get the pack punch. We haven't played much of BO1, as you can see. Would you say a C map also?
Yeah.
Okay. So Ascension is going to C. We'll go over these maps later, like I said.
Did they
but
ever bring back the sickle or no?
I know they did in the BO3 remake, but I don't know. It might have been in Call of the Dead, which is actually our next map.
Yeah.
But I'll let you talk about it first.
No, played it.
Okay, bro, you really need to.
I started playing BO2.
Yeah, BO2 we're actually gonna dive into.
Yeah.
Like more than we are now. But Call of the Dead George Romero, which kind of annoying, but if you kill him, you get a good reward. I think you can get the Wonder Waff. Can't you?
Yeah.
Pretty sure you can get the Wonder Waff from that. You could also get like something else. I think it was a free perk. I didn't do the Easter egg, so I don't know how the Easter. I will say that sure is good. This is a snowy, like barren place. Also, the wonder weapons they definitely added more wonder weapons than BO2. You just like killed those zombies. But the wonder weapon was the VR11 and the scavenger. Do you know a lot about those?
No. No.
Do you know what they do? Like, do you know what they are?
No.
The VR11 is the one that turned them into like CIA agents.
Yeah, I never heard of it.
And the scavenger is like an explosive sniper. Which the scavenger I know is
yeah,
like
I know that one.
Yeah, that one is pretty powerful. But the VR11, I think you can give your teammates like an insta kill if you shoot them with it. But other than that, it's like pretty much useless on solo.
Yeah.
And the VR11's good, but you can't really high round. Like, there's a certain round peak that once you get to it, like, you can't pass or something. I don't know what the number is. But what would you say about this map?
I mean, it was the first map having a sniper as a one weapon.
Yeah, also the cast was good.
Oh yeah.
I love the cast. What is it, like Michael Rooker? He's probably my favorite. Those. It's the dude that played in Walking Dead 2. The one with like the really raspy voice. Also, Sarah Gellar. She was good on this map. Would you say B?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on to me. Build this urn real quick. Okay, what about Shangri-La? This one I actually kind of have more opinion on.
Is that the jungle map from BO3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the one that we made a video on, too.
Oh yeah.
That map, or you go, sorry.
Did they release the Baby Maker? I think it was called.
Yeah, that's the Baby Maker.
Yeah, I think it's a funny weapon. One weapon.
Yeah, that one's like one of the most funny, and it's funny. Just kick the baby. That's one of the like. I know it's infinite damage too, so it can go up to any round, but it's kind of dangerous because you kind of have to walk back through the horde that you just shot. And I know they also added the Shriekers and Napalm zombies. Do you need a teleport?
Yeah. No.
Okay. Dang it, they just rocked us fire. But I know they added the Napalms and the Shriekers, which the Napalms, they're annoying, but they're pretty easy to deal with. You could also use them in a group to like kill a bunch of other zombies as well. I'm pretty sure you could. And the Shrieker is kind of annoying because it blinds you and it's really fast, but they're not too difficult to deal with, I wouldn't say. Like, would you say they're too difficult to deal with?
I think
they're kind of frequent, but yeah, they're not that hard. I'd say it's a frequent boss, but not a hard boss. I'm putting Call of the Dead back at B right now, and Shangri-La, I would say C. I really love the atmosphere. That's what I'm saying.
Like, decent weapon can take those out.
Also, I don't know really the story of Brock and Gary, but I know it had like a cool Easter egg with like the midnight mode or what it's called. So I would say that's a C map.
Yeah.
Okay, Moon. Right after this, we get into BO2, and we're gonna have like a lot more to say about that. Yeah. Okay, so the next one is Moon.
It could be really dangerous.
Yeah, especially the astronaut. You grabs you and headbutts you and takes your perk, gets you red screened.
Gunny is the same as BO3, right?
I'm pretty sure.
You have to teleport into space.
Yeah. You start off at like Area 51, I think.
Yeah.
Which is cool because right before Alpha and Omega, that's where they're holding the Ultimates characters, and they all go to Alpha and Omega to help each other. But
I mean, I like the Moon map, but it's really
the Wonder
hard
Weapon's
to
good.
survive it.
The Wonder Weapon's good. I will say that the Wonder Weapon's good. The excavators are kind of annoying. I didn't really have to deal with them that much, but getting it to land on a certain excavator for the Easter egg can be annoying. It's the most RNG Easter egg hands down. Like you have to have so much stuff for that. Was it the Gerst device that they added?
Yes.
That one's really cool. I don't know what else they add. I think they added Mule Kick in this map. I watched a Tim Hansen video on like what perks were added in what maps and like ranking perks. I think Mule Kick was added there, which is, in my opinion, is pretty underrated. It can be pretty annoying, but it is underrated in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I would say it's a B map.
I hate Mule Kick because it got me killed a couple of times.
Yeah, the switching between weapons is frustrating, but just having another weapon and having more ammo and also being able to carry 2 packed weapons and a wonder weapon. That's what I do, like 99% of the time, and it's really good. But they fixed it in BO4, but I just wish in the games before you were able to see what your Mule Kick weapon was.
Yeah.
Kind of like strategize on what it was. But finally, I can see which one I might lose if I actually go down. I think that's it to say about Moon.
Yeah.
Man, I keep missing the shot by the rocket test. I'm trying to talk and do this at the same time. Also, the zombies are like right behind me. What would you say? Would you say Moon is like C or B?
I say B, then introduce the Gushers.
Gershas are awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put that as a B map. Okay, finally we get to BO2, and the first map, the most controversial map ever, Tranzit. What do you think?
It was my first zombie map I ever played. And the only thing I like about it is the buzz and the ray gun glitch that you can do at the beginning.
Yeah,
we just have to buy a shotgun off the wall.
Yeah, but I really wish they actually added Tranzit in a later game, because the only reason they added the lava, the deserts, and the fog was to slow down the player, because the engine couldn't handle the rate they were going.
I really like those crawlers that get on top of your head when on the bus.
You like those?
Well, I hate them, but
I mean they're not horrible, but they're really annoying.
Yeah, but easy to kill, but really annoying.
Yeah. They added. Where you go?
The white room, the bright one.
Oh yeah, the Avogadro. That thing's annoying because you can only knife it or have EMPs, and it does like a lot of damage to you. That one.
Also, the turbine, I think was first released.
Yeah, it was first. The turbine was first released in BO2. That was like you had to combine all the parts in the spawn, and then you had to get on the bus. Which, also, real quick tangent. I know this is really random, but I love Ted. Some of his quotes are so like funny. Like there's one.
When you knife him or shoot him, he kicks you off the bus.
Yeah, or he does things like "We're all gonna die," and he's like screaming, and then he's like, "Oh, we're not." And they just whatever company he's a part of, he's like, "Always remind you to stay calm and like panic and don't panic in situations or something." It's really funny.
A ladder and a front thing to the bus.
Oh yeah,
the game.
I forgot. But the zombie, I really wish they added like more protection on the bus, because they always went in. At least they slowed them down though while you were in the bus. Like they kind of like stumbled around. The different area maps, which we don't have a lot to say about, obviously, since they're just bare bones survival maps. But I would say, I know people are gonna put Tranzit as like F, but I would say, in my opinion, it's C tier.
Yeah, it was my.
I actually don't mind Tranzit that much. That was one of the maps I first played, but some of my favorite maps are in BO2.
Was it the first map that was like big?
Yeah, that was like the huge map.
Yeah.
And it was made by Jimmy Selinsky. That was the developer at the time. I don't know if he was during BO1. I'm pretty sure he was. But BO2 was a game where Jimmy Selinsky and what's his name? For some reason I can't think of it. I know who he is. I just can't think of his name right now. Do you remember his name? Jason Blundell. That's what his name was. Jason Blundell was the developer for the second half of BO2. Which I like, he has made some of my favorite maps over the past. He's a really great developer. Do you want to do the other bows or not? Because I can't really do them.
And there's not a point, but I can't if you want.
I guess I need to get like my perks and stuff though.
Alright.
Anyway, I'm gonna personally put Tranzit as C tier here in a second when I like grab it again, or like not looking. Okay, so Tranzit C tier. Okay, next is Town. The best survival map out of the three, but bare bones. Can't really say a lot about it.
I like it because the EMPs can get rid of the weapons.
Just like trolling people with it.
Yeah. I would always do that to my brothers when we played.
Okay. By the way, Panther.
I think it was the first time the ray gun, like, how to get them first hit.
Oh yeah, those funny videos. Those were great. Shoot, we have to deal with the Panther real quick.
Time. Got lightning bow.
Panther's kind of tanky and stuff. So. Wait, go to the death ray. When you go to the death ray, you can hold them. Or you could have just waited. But...
yeah, you survive.
Okay, Town. Like I said, really bare bones, not much you can feel about it. Not a bad survival map, though. I would say it's the best survival map out of all of them. It gives you the most. You can get perks. The mystery's really annoying for the pack punch. Like, it wasn't bad, but it was frustrating. Like, burning up when you're just trying to get your weapons real quick.
Yeah.
That, I'd say, was one of the, like, annoying features. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I meant to grab that when I first used the death ray. But I would say... I'm not gonna rank... I like the survival maps, in my opinion, but I'm not gonna rank them high since they're not really, like, actual maps. So would you say D?
Yeah. Yeah.
All of the survival maps I kind of feel the same about, to be honest. But, okay, Farm. Has a little bit less than Town, but is still good, but you don't really have... There you go, sorry.
I don't think I played it.
I did.
Yeah, I didn't.
It's not bad, but once you get to the high grounds, like, even the ray gun doesn't even do anything. Like, all the zombies are just like bullet sponges. I would say that's D2.
Yep.
Yeah. Bus Depot, you literally only have the mystery box on that map, if you didn't know, so. Like, you literally have no perks, no anything. I've played it before.
I didn't. Those aren't deep go-to maps I played.
Okay, I'm gonna say that's D2. I like the spawn area. That's a cool spawn area. But obviously there's not really much to say about this survival map either. Okay, Nuketown. This one we can actually talk more about since it's...
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I'm like not getting Jug. What? Oh wait, no, you can get all the perks on this map, never mind. We were playing Zetsubou and trying to do the Easter egg earlier, and you can't really get all the perks, so we were like, which one are we not gonna get, but... I forgot this one.
He kept dying, so we kept restarting.
Bro, you kept dying. I died like once. You got swallowed by a thrasher.
Twice.
Yeah, you did twice. Okay, but anyway. Move on to Nuketown. how do you feel about the random perk drops? Because I like it and dislike it.
Yeah, like you could get good ones or you can get bad ones.
It adds a lot more like variety, and you kind of have to strategize. But I personally like Nuketown. It's like one of the best like survival maps if you're trying to get better at zombies and better at training and stuff like that.
It might have been the first multiplayer map that turned into zombies.
I'm not sure about that because I'm pretty sure some were imported from the campaign, like 5 was.
Ah.
Then again, that's not multiplayer, but
Yeah.
I know there's some imported. It's
Same.
pretty good. I'm gonna put that as C tier. Would you agree?
Yep.
Okay. Next one. I know this one's pretty controversial too. It's Die Rise.
Die Rise.
So what do
Not
you
good.
think?
I don't think I played it.
I played a good chunk. So should I just talk about this one?
Yes.
The main thing people say about this map is you either like the, you know how it has like a bunch of the elevators and stuff? You either like that or you don't.
Wait, I
It's
think I
pretty
know
much-
what map you're talking about.
Yeah, it's the one with the giant like dragon on the roof.
Oh yeah. It says Spring Trap in the map as well. They can launch
Oh,
off.
triple seam.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that trap. That's like my favorite trap.
It's
Or
good
buildable,
for
I mean.
killing teammates, but yeah.
You just like to troll a lot.
There's a lot of training videos I saw when I was a kid.
But trample seam's one of my favorites. I think it was
Yeah.
introduced in that map. I'm not sure. Don't
Where
quote
you,
me on
like,
that.
Bounce off to the next rooftop, I think.
Yeah,
The
but
trampoline.
I wish they gave you actually PhD and they didn't tease it because of the fall damage. Like, you could
Yeah.
die to the fall damage so much, you could literally just fall off the map. Pretty much. So the Slickifier was a good gun.
Oh yeah.
It was one of the most overpowered, I think, like, pretty much the most overpowered when it launched, but they had to nerf it. The only bad thing is you can slip off the map. But other than that, it's a really good gun and especially a good training wonder weapon. That one's a really good training wonder weapon. Do you want to move on, or do you have anything more to say?
I got nothing. Do you rank it?
No. What would you rank?
I don't know.
I'd say B.
Yeah, mostly because of training videos.
Okay. If you have a different opinion, though, like, speak up. Like, say, I don't think I would place it there. Okay, oh, this one's gonna be great. Mob of the Dead. This one is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
It's literally one of my top 5. I have a lot to say about this map, but you go.
Is it? Was
It's
it
the prison
map
one.
that released the what's
It's
it called?
Blundergat.
Guard? Yeah.
Brutus, yeah.
Yeah.
What's that map?
I love that map, especially the shotgun, the asset one.
The well,
Acid gat.
there's 2 different ways you can do it. You can either pap it and get the acid gat, or you can combine both to get the vitrolic withering.
Yeah, I like the acid gat.
You don't like
Also
the
the
vitrolic?
Easter egg. I never used it.
I never did the Easter egg, but from what I've seen, it's pretty straightforward.
And it's pretty like good because of the. I forget what it's called because you have to kill one of your teammates.
Oh yeah, like the final battle between the weasel
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, the weasel.
The storyline is like Mob of the Dead set up so much for the storyline.
Yeah.
I accept so much of the future events that happened in BO3 and later, and the crew just one of the best crews ever. Brutus is also a great boss zombie. I think he's annoying, but in like a
Yeah.
good way. Like, you know,
He's
he's
not
a
hard
good
to
boss.
Kill, but he's like difficult.
Also, he makes himself known with the like lock sound is like dun, and he goes bah! Just like slams down on the map.
Yeah.
That's like one of the best boss entrances ever, aside from like the Panzer 2 with the
Yeah.
siren just But I love Mob of the Dead. This is an instant S.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, one of my top 5. I'm not even joking. We might need to rearrange some of these because we have like nothing in A. It's just B, C, and D. Okay, but next map. I'm so excited to talk about this one. I am so excited. It's Buried.
Yeah. I love the moon weapon.
The water weapon, yeah, Paralyzer was awesome.
Yes.
You could fly around the map. You could do like so many different things with it. Also, involves it for the Easter egg. You couldn't build it. It was just a box. But when I was a kid, Buried was my favorite map, my #1. This one
Was
Are you
was
guys
it the map they introduced hacking ability?
You mean Voltrate?
Yeah.
Voltrate, in my opinion, is like such an underrated perk. They need to bring it back in the Cold War.
Then you could get from the box that you could, it's a hacker and you could hack the box.
You mean the time bomb?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a cool addition. Although when I was playing it when I was a kid, it kind of confused me on what it did. Oh shoot, Panzer. That's one of the best boss entrances too.
The annoying thing about that map is the witches.
I like the witches.
I think that they can steal your points.
Well, yeah, but that's like the thing is they don't really spawn. You choose to go against them.
Yeah, and I wasn't good at zombies back then, so points was like rare for me.
Really got hit by them. Like maybe one if they like spawn behind you. Also, double tap was in the corner. You had to go into the thing. The bank system was overpowered. I'll just say, and all of BO2. The maze was really cool, especially with the teleportation thing you could do, where you go down in the like spawn room, but it's not on the things. Also, you can get the LSAT. You can either go like straight down, get the chalk, unlock Leroy, which I love Leroy also. He's one of the. Is he like a side character or like what do you call him?
I don't know.
I would say he's like a side character since he just kind of helps you. He's also a big part of Eisendrache, which is obviously the gameplay we're playing now. But Buried is S-Class for me.
Yes,
because it was my favorite, absolute favorite map when I was a kid. I would literally just be like thinking of that map like all the time. Like you don't understand the love I had for Buried. That's an instant S tier. One of my top 5 probably favorites to this day. It's just such a great map in my opinion. It's very like I don't see people talk about it enough. It deserves more credit.
Yeah.
You want to move on to the next map or talk more about Buried?
Next map.
Okay, next one. Also, I'm not even gonna like this is instant S here. Origins.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, Origins 100%. That's the first time I'm pretty sure they added 4 different wonder weapons. So everyone in your game could have a wonder weapon. Plus the Panzer they introduced in that map. That was amazing. The robots, just like the size of the map, but how like epic it felt.
Yeah.
Especially with Samantha's close. Samantha's pretty annoying in the game, but so they're close. Like, for Lost for Centuries, the power of the ice staff is in your hands, and this makes you feel like so like epic. I'm kind of a nerd when it comes to zombies, so I kind of like notice these things. I'm way more of a nerd than Unlucky is.
I do not know a single character's name.
Yeah, he doesn't, which I'm kind of offended by.
I don't know the timeline.
You should.
I just typed the map.
Okay, just Origins is so much that they'd write. The robots. I already put it in S. I didn't even ask you. I just put it in S. The Easter egg, although tedious, I personally like. Not like over tedious where you have to like memorize. Like I've never did that. I don't think I've ever done that. I'm kind of more of a setup guy. But Origins is just S-Class, moi, top 5. Chef's kiss. Like, that map is amazing.
Alright, next.
I almost want to talk about Origins more, but okay. Okay, also another one of my top 5. Jason Bledell really did like a back-to-back here. Shadows of Evil.
Oh my god.
This one's also... Okay, I will admit, I'm putting this to S tier, do you mind?
Yeah. Oh no, mine.
Yeah.
Oh, what? 2.
Instant S tier. But... I first... Wait, did I miss the... Oh, I missed the giant. What was that? Was that like C tier?
Yes.
Okay. But, yeah, that's the giant. Oh, wait, no, I didn't miss it. We didn't talk about it yet.
Oh.
I'm gonna put it with, the other Derice, which was C also. It basically just upgraded a few things. But Shadows of Evil, man. Do you want to start?
No, you could. This is why you need to get out of your system first.
No, you start. Because I want to hear more of your opinions, because you've been kind of quiet.
The only thing I don't like about it is the one weapon, the Margaret, and I just wish you could do the Easter egg.
I love the one weapon. Yeah, the Easter eggs, I wish you could do by yourself. The setting up the Apophthegm sword is a really good, are they called specialists?
Yes.
Yeah, that was like a really good specialist. Also, the process to upgrade it, I actually didn't mind. You just had to kill Marguez for 4 rounds, basically. Wasn't really that difficult.
I think that's the most overpowered one weapon in zombies. It has infinite damage.
Yeah, it's one of the best. It also was back in Revelations, and you could pack-a-punch it.
Yeah.
You could pack-a-punch it in like the early stages of Shadows of Evil, but you they took it out for some reason.
You could do.
Yeah. But I love the specials. I love the wonder weapon.
I like the Easter egg. I do this giant squid in the sky.
Yeah, that one's really cool. You take the train, which is really good. I love the layout. It's just like 3 different sections. It's not really confusing. Just you go middle section for what's her name? I can't remember her name. It's the only girl character.
Scarlet?
I think it's no, that's before. I think it's like Jessica or something. And is in also Jurassic Park, if you know him. He's the one with the glasses. I'll show you after this. But the cast was really good. The storyline was really good. And I don't know for sure. We haven't really mentioned atmosphere a lot in this video. Mob of the Dead, Buried, Origins, those had some amazing atmosphere. And another map coming soon that will probably surprise you guys. But Shadows of Evil probably has some of the best atmosphere ever. Just
and best one weapon, especially.
Yeah, but we already said that.
And those Narnies, I think it's called.
I totally forgot about those. Those guys are awesome. They just fling their tentacles around, and they're infinite damage too. So you can use them on any room
as well.
Yeah, it's basically like a better monkey bomb.
Yeah.
And it lasts for longer. I never upgraded them, but
yeah, I never.
They were a great like monkey of that map.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I have no idea why this has stuck with me forever. Don't ask me. Just it's confusing. It confuses me too. For some reason, I correlated Shadows of Evil with the Big Bang Theory. I don't know how, but anytime I thought of the map or the show, I would think of Shadows of Evil, or if I was playing the like actual map, I would think of the Big Bang Theory. I have no clue how I correlated it. Maybe it was just like the city in Big Bang Theory and stuff, which is also a great show, by the way. If you haven't watched it, like I'm assuming a lot of you have, it's one of the biggest shows, but if you haven't, you need to watch it.
I haven't.
Sheldon's my favorite character. Why haven't you watched it?
I don't have time.
Bro, you've watched so many series. You have time.
Oh yeah, that was when I was a kid.
Anyway, S class for sure.
Yes, 100%.
And do you want to go on to the next map?
Yeah.
The one that we are playing right now, Eisendrache.
ST 100% put up there.
Yep.
It's my #1 favorite map, mostly because of the bows.
Bows are awesome.
It's my favorite weapon.
Which bow is your favorite though?
Wolf, the one I'm using.
Storm is undebatably the most strongest.
Yeah.
You could say Wolf is good for training, but for camping, Storm just poops on the other bows.
You should have made it like a bow with ice steam.
Yeah, you've been talking about that forever.
Yeah, I have some ideas on how to make it.
I know. Also, I really wish they made the void bow and the lava bow better because they look so. They're the ones that look the coolest. They aren't the best, but they look awesome. Also, void, you just shoot it and heads come out of the purple.
Out of the...
Yeah, it's just a really good wonder weapon, and it's the first boss fight ever.
Oh yeah.
Well, technically, other ones you could debatably call it a boss fight, but this one was like the first official one. The Keeper boss fight is... You can't get bored of the boss fight. It always keeps you on your toes, and it's one of the best boss fights. Although I will say Idolize is pretty overpowered. You can literally just sit there and shoot the panzers in the face.
That's the near death if you're playing by yourself. You literally,
can't die. Also gives you max ammos at like the perfect times.
Oh yeah.
And just blowing up the moon, that's so satisfying, and bringing Dempsey back. And I personally love the steps to do the Easter egg. I come back to this map and do the Easter egg so many times. Like, we've probably done it at least 10 times.
The only part of the boss fight here is the lightning. They can one-shot you.
Yeah, but he really does it.
Yeah.
And
like,
if you can get...
behind the pillar.
The only thing I hate about that, though, is the panzers can come from the back and, like, smack you while you're hitting it, but if you move, you're gonna instant die, so you're kind of stuck.
Also, the zombies are skeletons in there.
Yeah, you can actually change the zombies to skeletons, like, right now, if you wanted to,
yeah.
I think. Oh, panzer.
2. Oh, 1.
Alright, come here. Let's just use the death ray again. Can you buy it, though, since you have so many points? But DE is S-class for sure. Yeah. One of the best maps, in my opinion.
Another Panther, by the way.
Oh, yeah. But seriously, one of the best maps. Although, I will say, I didn't talk about the Panzers really that much in BO3. I like the BO2 Panzers more than BO3. I hate the electrical mines.
Yeah.
They launch them everywhere and just shock you, and I've downed, like, from them, like, so many times. I've just downed from the Panzer grenades. But the Wonder Weapons is, atmosphere, amazing, storyline, amazing.
Wonder Weapons, my favorite part of the map.
You can't, like, hate this map.
Nah.
Okay, this one is gonna surprise a lot of people. I actually love this map also. It's Zetsubou No Shima. It's the one that we were trying to do the Easter egg of today.
I just hate the spy noises, the crawling thing. Yeah. That's the part I hate about it.
Those
and the thrashers.
I don't mind the thrashers. I think it's like a good idea. I just wish they actually give you a reward, because they actually give you nothing once you kill them. And they just spawn more.
One shot you with Bad Jug.
Yeah, the boss fight, I will say it's kind of on the lame side.
Like, way too small space.
Yeah, the space is way too small. You could easily just get, like, cross-craned and stuff.
Then you have to worry about is the what was it called? Roots.
Yeah. It's basically just like a waiting game, but you just have to survive. It's almost like a defense type boss fight. Also, we didn't mention the boss fight, Shadows of Evil. That one's good, but I just wish you could have done it on solo. Fail Compassion is OP for that one. Let's say next was Zetsubou No Shima. I would debate that Zetsubou No Shima has some of the best atmosphere.
Yeah. The boss fight does nothing to you if you don't get close to him.
Yeah, but the atmosphere, I would say, that's one of the reasons I keep coming back to that map. I absolutely love the atmosphere in that map. I would debate it's like one of the top 3, even. Or not top 3, but... I will say, though, setup process and... Easter egg is really easy, it's just 3 cogs, but setup process... Tedious if you get unlucky, but I like setting up that way, so I don't really mind it. And plus, I do a good portion. We kind of split in half. I do the Kichi floor, and so he'll do like the gas mask.
The tap, power,
Yeah, he does that type of stuff. I do more of the goal. I do the PC pretty much. The upgrade process too.
I do the.
I like the plant system too, but the challenge is if you get a bad one, you basically just have to reset your game, otherwise you're not going to be able to do it. And plants, I don't mind really that much. I don't think they're that bad. Some people think they're like horrible. I don't mind it too much. Rainbow water looks amazing, but I would say A. I don't know about S, but A.
Yeah, I mean it would be S if it had a good boss fight.
Or just a better, like, mini-boss.
Yeah.
but like a mid fight, you could also get the tooth and the free widows. But anyway, I've been waiting to say a lot about Zetsubou No Shima, so I was like holding it in.
Nice.
But anyway, okay, this one you're probably gonna like more than Mui. I almost died.
Mui.
But Gorod Krovi.
Ah, I love it.
I would say
Probably
A or S
second
tier.
favorite. Yeah, it's my second favorite.
I'll put it S tier. I like it too.
The only
But
thing I hate about it is the bomb step. How can one shot you?
the bomb step is like one of the reasons I don't want to do the Easter egg, because I've died from it like 3 times. And I've lost all of them.
Amazing map. The Breaker Mark 3, the dragon.
Oh yeah, that's amazing.
H.
The dragon's so
So many
cute.
good weapons.
The dragon's really. I just realized that we've literally been only like using our bows. I'm like just talking and like mindlessly shooting.
Yeah. I think it's my top. Oh, it's my second favorite map.
Yeah, I put it in S tier.
Yeah.
It's good. The boss fight's one of the best. Because you have to defeat the dragon with Nikolai, and then you have to beat Nikolai. That one's amazing. PFSH, I know it's the Smith's Play's favorite.
Your death is overpowered in it.
Also, Idolize, you can literally just sit and shoot at Nikolai's battery things.
Yeah.
I will say the challenges are annoying, and Sophia's pretty annoying. She's just like, oh wow, you didn't die. Good for you. Now do something for him.
Probably defeat the boss fight like Onion with Ice.
I just hate they have to stay for like 3 rounds after, because I've like closed app after the boss fight like twice, and I didn't get the gate worm for it. But we still need to do that Easter egg again, because you don't have the gate worm, but I do.
And Rev.
Next map, Revelations. I like how they combined all the other ones and brought like nostalgia back, but
the Easter egg is a pain.
it's so annoying. It's basically just like finding rocks in finding rocks on Earth. Like that's how like much you have to search for them, and the sets are so weird.
Well.
Yeah, you have to like look behind the teleporter things. The keeper has to do like this little thing. You get like a floppy disk or something. No, it's like a tape, I think. It's like a cinema roll thing, but I forgot what it's called.
I like the mask how they can give you
yeah, the maps are cool. I just
so
don't know how to like set up on that map at all, so I don't know much about it.
Pack punch the Donut Gun and
It's the one Shadows of Evil.
yeah.
Do you want to go get the last part for Ragnarok?
Yes.
I would say the map's pretty good. It's just, it's really complicated. Just like pretty overcomplicated. That's one of the reasons I don't want to play. But other than that, I like the elemental Margwas. They brought the paper back. Parasites are annoying. They don't really do much. They brought meatballs back, I think. Yeah, they brought little Arnie's back. You have to like throw them in the big boss again.
Yeah.
And the ending was kind of underwhelming. He kind of just reset the cycle.
And game Pap is really cool as well.
Yeah, that's cool. The different areas are really cool, but it's also it's really bright. It's not a dark map at all. It's like if you put a saturation filter on gameplay of what's the name of it? Revelations, you would literally like blind yourself.
Yeah.
They brought the Ragnarok back, didn't they?
Yeah, I love the DLC guns.
Yeah,
they
those are cool.
brought from multiplayer zombies, the Rift, the Banshee, other ones.
Okay, I will say, boss fight's kind of cool, but it's kind of underwhelming. It's kind of like Shadows of Evil boss fight, just with a little bit more steps.
Or elements.
Yeah, just the elements. I'm not gonna lie, I like the element, like, I'm sorry.
It's a cool boss fight, but it's just really hard to finish it.
Also, you just kind of send the Shadow Man back into the Canorium again.
Yeah.
It's kind of just a copy and paste of the Shadows of Evil boss fight. I'm not gonna lie. But it's a good map, I would say. I would say it's a B.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now we've gotten out of kind of like great map territory, and now we're kind of going back. It's BO4, Voyage of Despair.
This is a Titanic one.
Yeah.
I hate it, to be honest. I love the boss fight, the giant eye, and the one weapon. The Kraken. As I said, I don't like the map.
I'm not even gonna lie, I played like the map like twice.
I played to get the Kraken.
Yeah, I remember you sent me like gameplay or something of you doing it.
I like the one weapon and the boss fight, but besides that,
The boss fight's kind of cool, but in BO4 there were just way too many side zombies.
Yeah.
They were all
This
just
is
like
like
clawing at your face stuff.
Yeah, it's just like the
Potential, everyone wanted that to be the
Yeah.
Easter egg, and that was like the main idea, and then you just kind of found a giant eye.
yeah.
I will say,
I feel like lower than B.
I would say C.
Yeah.
Maybe even D, to be honest. Which one do you think, C or D?
D.
D?
Yeah, D.
Okay, let me fire off a shot. Because there's zombies all around me. Okay, Voyage of Despair is going to be D. Okay, one that's slightly better, but I don't think it's the best
IX?
BO4 map. No, I saved that one later because I like IX a lot. It's, Blood of the Dead.
I mean, it's probably the same as the BO2 one, I think.
I wouldn't say it's the same as the BO2 one. It's definitely missing some stuff.
Yeah, they nerfed the acid gas a lot.
They took the plane out. They
Oh, yeah.
took the plane. That was one of the best features, and half the map, which is a new
weasel.
area, you barely even use. You go back for the Easter egg to go over there to do the boss fight, but you rarely go over there.
I love the Weasel from BO2. Easter egg.
The what?
The Weasel from BO2.
Yeah, Weasel's my favorite character out of the four.
Yeah. But you have to, if you're playing with friends into the Easter egg, one of them is a Weasel, you have to kill him.
Or Weasel kills you.
Yeah.
If we did that boss fight, you would kill me in 2 seconds.
100%.
That's why I don't want to do that one with you. I only
As soon as
quickly
we
can.
make eye contact, it's just like that.
You get the ray on Mark 2 and brrr.
I have frame fire. I missed those times.
Okay. It's a good... Really?
I was trying to reload. Go. Bullet.
It's a good map, but it's not as good as Mob. They took some things and kind of made them worse. But
I just like the Weasel from BO2.
yeah, it has a lot to do with the storyline, Blood of the Dead.
It's the
But-
Easter egg before.
I will say it's not as good as the BO2 version. It's still good. I like the atmosphere. I like the map. Teleporting path is kind of annoying, but it's not the worst thing ever in a zombies map.
You know the Easter egg from BO2? 4?
The Easter egg is so tedious.
I never saw it. So I'm
It's
not too
very
honest.
tedious. If we do it, like, you'll see what I mean. It's so tedious.
So, what rank?
I would say B.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's another printer.
Yeah. A lot.
Oh, the death ray's going down. Shoot.
Oh my god, he's in.
Yeah, the death ray is going down. I'm gonna trap him.